Hello everyone, this is finally Chimera explained properly in this video, in this slide. Okay, so here we look, Chimera is basically a human-animal hybrid and half human, half animal characteristics. So how does it happen, why does it happen, how can we prevent it? Let us know in this video. So look at this one, this slide is basically a fetus or so-called a small baby which is having a tail on the back of its spine. So people also say this is atavism, people also relate these things to mythological stories and events, but that is not the thing. We know what it's actually like. It's chimera. Now this human being is also having a pig-like characteristic, which is half human, half animal characteristic. Now look at this one. This is actually a pig having a human-like face. So pig one is the dominant one, and human one is the little one in this characteristic. And this is basically a cow, which is having a human-like characteristic. Look at it, its hands, its face, its legs, and the babies as well. Half cow, half human-like characteristics. And some of the mythological characters are also explained on this basis, like a lion is having a characters of eagle. Okay, so in mythology this kind of things were popular, and this is already we have done that. Now what the hell is this strange phenomenon, half human, half animal? So this is basically people who are having two different sets of DNA, one of human and one of other animal, are like fall into this category, chimeras. Okay, and it means that a single human is having two different sets of DNA. That means both the sets of DNA are able to express themselves into different terms, and one set of DNA expresses the human-like characters, one set of DNA expresses the characters of other species. So that kind of organism is having characteristic of both the species. Now, is this thing really necessary for it to happen? But mating between two species, okay, so the clear answer to this question is no. This thing is not essential. This thing cannot produce chimerans, because having children is not that simple. It is not that simple to have proper children like that. So mating between two species, even if they are closely related, okay, do not produce or never produces alive offspring. You can imagine two different species having different body patterns and habitats in their body. So how can a fetus of different species can survive inside a fetus of different species? So mating between two different species do not produce chimerans. So why does chimerans happen? Why does chimera happen? So it is proved by, like, when a woman is pregnant and she's having an embryo implanted into her uterus, that is a baby embryo of a human being, okay, and at the same time a dead embryo, making the dead embryo of other organism is essential. That dead embryo is implanted into the uterus of the same woman, okay, and the actual alive baby embryo which was present already in the uterus, absorbs some DNA of that dead embryo. This is actually proved by Frederick Griffith experiment on mice and bacteria. So a alive embryo of human being extracts or absorbs the DNA of that dead embryo of other organisms. So it extracts and absorbs the characteristics of that other organism. So this is why chimeras happen, and this can happen at a baby stage, and this will go on to the whole life. This can become a burden also, this can become a popularity also, other things. So thank you for watching this video, this and that.